On KHQ, breaking news.
Breaking news first on KHQ.com. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Ken McGrath, joined alongside Nicole Mischke. We are following two breaking news stories at this hour. The first, an elderly man assaulted in North Spokane. Two suspects remain on the loose. That man has unfortunately died. The other breaking news story we're following is that shooting up north, the officer-involved shooting. Our Alex Rozier is standing by with a live report on that. But first, to Dylan Wollenhouse on that assault that happened overnight. A terrible story, Nicole.
Yeah, this happened last night near the Eagles Ice Arena in North Spokane on Addison Street, and he was in his car, 89 years old. He's also a World War II veteran, was waiting for a friend when two suspects came up and actually physically assaulted him, beat him, and he went to the hospital and has since passed away. But Dylan is working on this story, and it is very, very awful. A man who served our country, that his life would be taken this way. Dylan, what is the latest that you can tell us? What are you working on right now? What information have you found out about Delbert? I know you've talked to his sister.
We actually talked to some family members of his name is Delbert Belton, is 89 years old. We talked to some family members. We did talk to his sister, Edna, and got a chance to talk to one of his nephews here at near the Eagles Ice Arena. There's actually a memorial kind of growing for him outside with some flowers and a couple of letters honoring Delbert. But yeah, his nephew is telling me that his uncle Delbert really gave him a second chance in life. He moved up here from San Diego a few years ago. His uncle Delbert gave him a car, kind of got his life on the right track, so he says he's kind of forever indebted to him. But also some friends are gathering up here near the Eagles Ice Arena to try and remember their friend. We had a lot of family reaction, a lot of people upset. The kind of the theme from the family members is, at 89 years old, this is not the way that you're supposed to go, and that's kind of the way they feel about this. As far as the investigation is concerned for police, still know that there are two suspects at large, two male suspects at this point. Don't have more information as far as the progression of that investigation, if they have arrested anybody or kind of what the progress is of that. But obviously it's only around the noon hour, so that could change later this afternoon, and we're going to be on this all day.
This is such a terrible story, Dylan, and we're going to let you go because we know that you're working on getting more details for all of our viewers tonight on KHQ Local News at 5 and 6 with Dan Kleckner and Stephanie Vigil. We're going to continue, Dylan, to follow all of your tweets on this story. You've been sending out numerous tweets on this beloved man who was killed last night, and two thugs are on the loose right now as authorities look for those two suspects. Dylan, thank you much for this report.
Thanks, Ken.
All right, Nicole, and when we found out this news, we were saddened by this terrible situation, and I'm hoping that we're going to get a better description and some photos as soon as they make an identification of who these two people are that remain on the loose right now. And it's stories like this that just turn your stomach, dear.
Well, I just don't understand how anybody could assault an elderly woman. You look at that face of that man,
yeah.
Or an elderly man.
Yeah.
I meant to say man.
Anyway, could we go back to his picture,
You
Travis?
look at that face of him, and to think that somebody could come up to him and assault him, I don't care what they were trying to do, if they wanted money or whatever, but you touch children and you touch elderly people, and that just gets me to no end. I can't even believe that someone would do this, and hopefully they will be caught and prosecuted for what they did. Want to mention also that Delbert also worked at Kaiser Aluminum in Spokane Valley, where many people have worked there, and
a lot of you right now are talking about this story on our Facebook wall. You're sending messages to his family. We encourage all of you to keep doing that, comforting the family in need right now as they get ready to bury their beloved father, brother, uncle. And it's just so sad. So we're going to continue to follow that story. Again, Dylan's live report tonight on KHQ Local News at 5 and 6. And it's been a busy news day. Officer